HMS Queen Elizabeth was a revolutionary battleship of the Royal Navy, commissioned in 1914. Named after the famed Tudor Queen, Elizabeth Bethune, she was the lead ship of the Queen Elizabeth class of super Dreadnaught battleships. Her design set new standards in naval architecture, armament, and propulsion, making her one of the most formidable warships of her time. Design and construction. Design. The HMS Queen Elizabeth was designed during a period of rapid technological advancement in naval warfare. The Royal Navy sought to create a class of battleships that could outmatch any potential adversaries. The Queen Elizabeth class was designed to be faster and more heavily armed than any previous battleships. Key design features included armament. She was equipped with 8 15-inch guns in 4 twin turrets, the first battleship to mount this caliber of naval artillery. This gave her a significant advantage in both range and hitting power. Speed. Powered by oil-fired boilers instead of the traditional coal, she could reach speeds of up to 24 knots, making her the fastest battleship in the world at the time of her commissioning. Armor. Her armor scheme was designed to provide maximum protection with a belt thickness of up to 13 inches and deck armor up to 5 inches. Construction. The keel of HMS Queen Elizabeth was laid down at Portsmouth Dockyard on October 21, 1912. She was launched on October 16, 1913, and commissioned on January 22, 1915. Her construction was expedited due to the outbreak of World War I, with numerous innovations incorporated into her design. Operational history. World War I. Upon her commissioning, HMS Queen Elizabeth was immediately thrust into the turmoil of World War I. Her first major action was in the Dardanelles campaign, where she served as the flagship of the Allied fleet. Dardanelles campaign. In 1915, HMS Queen Elizabeth bombarded Ottoman fortifications during the ill-fated Gallipoli campaign. Her long-range 15-inch guns were particularly effective, demonstrating the potency of her armament. Despite the campaign's ultimate failure, Queen Elizabeth's performance was noted for her accuracy and destructive power. Grand Fleet. After the Dardanelles, she joined the Grand Fleet in the North Sea. Due to her advanced design, she was often kept out of the front lines to preserve her. Notably, she missed the Battle of Jutland in 1916 as she was undergoing maintenance. Interwar period. During the interwar years, HMS Queen Elizabeth underwent several refits to keep her competitive with newer battleships. These refits included improvements to her fire control systems, enhanced anti-aircraft armament, and modernization of her propulsion system. World War II. HMS Queen Elizabeth was brought back into active service during World War II, having been extensively modernized in the 1930s. Her wartime service was marked by several key actions. Mediterranean operations. In 1941, she participated in operations against Italian naval forces, including the Battle of Cape Matapan. Her presence in the Mediterranean was crucial in maintaining Allied naval dominance in the region. Attack at Alexandria. On December 19, 1941, she was severely damaged by Italian human torpedoes while docked in Alexandria. Despite the severe damage, her crew managed to prevent her from capsizing, and she was eventually repaired and returned to service. Final operations. After repairs, she served in the Eastern Fleet and participated in operations in the Indian Ocean until the end of the war. Her final actions included supporting Allied landings in Burma and the Pacific, decommissioning, and legacy. After World War II, HMS Queen Elizabeth was deemed surplus to requirements and was decommissioned in 1946. She was scrapped in 1948, ending the career of one of the Royal Navy's most iconic battleships. Her legacy, however, lived on. Design influence. HMS. Queen Elizabeth influenced subsequent battleship designs worldwide, setting the standard for future capital ships. Technological advancements. Her use of oil-fired boilers and heavy-caliber guns marked a significant technological leap, influencing naval engineering for decades. Historical significance. She served in 2 world wars, demonstrating the adaptability and longevity of well-designed warships. Conclusion. HMS Queen Elizabeth was a groundbreaking battleship whose design and operational history left a lasting impact on naval warfare. From her innovative construction to her significant wartime service, she remains a testament to the Royal Navy's maritime prowess and the evolution of battleship technology in the early 20th century.